Yes, indeed.
Keep
Be careful what you
squeezing.
wish
Yes,
for.
keep squeezing
All
other
right,
people.
fam.
All right.
Later,
All right.
baby.
Talk to you later.
Yes, indeed.
My
That boy is a
Lord.
celebrity. That
He
boy done
is.
blew up.
He is.
Yes, indeed.
Lord have
Now, you've
mercy.
been telling people about what we're going to be doing this weekend.
I did.
You got a little company to talk more about that?
Yes,
baby?
we do.
On the front porch.
Welcome back to the front porch, Percy Marchand. We have an event that we get to be a part of on this Saturday because last year and the year before when we had you on, you talked about all the good things that you've been doing, providing not just toys, but providing cheer and just like, hey, we see you to the community and we're happy to be a part of it. But welcome, Percy. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for having us and being a part of this great celebration we got going on this weekend.
Absolutely. I'm super excited because this will be my second time in life ever riding in a parade on a float. So for me, I'm super excited about that. But the cause, even more so, Impact 504, there have been multiple different things that you do throughout the year. Of course, there was Halloween where you did an event. And I want to say I saw you do something for Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah, we partnered with the New Orleans Mission, and we gave out essentials. It was a warming winter kit that had a knitted cap, gloves, and hand warmers and things like that. We distributed about 200 of those things. And all of this is kind of part of what we're calling our holiday healing program. You know, if you look at what's going on in the country right now, between SNAP benefits and, you know, food insecurities and just economic
and people losing
things.
their jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you know, and the reality is, and what it's shown is that it could happen to anybody, anytime. Look at all those people that work for the government. You might be a PhD. You've been working there for 30 years, and then all of a sudden, you know, you lost your job, and now the shoe is on the other foot. So it's very important for us to like be engaged in giving back to our community to where we're not dependent upon the government. Yes, the government should be providing these things, but when they don't, we shouldn't be running and scared.
Yeah,
and there's so many simple ways we can do it. One of the things we've been doing is, you know, they have about 17 community fridges scattered throughout the city. And we've been gone and stocking those. We've been cooking foods. We've been helping provide containers for the people who cook the foods. And when you do it, all you got to do is go at one time and you'll be hooked. And you'll see the need. I mean, you pull up and the people will line up ready to get it. And it's that serious.
We've seen it in action when we went by the school. And it was like, well, these people coming. I was like, oh, it's a community fridge right there. So
I mean, just think about everybody's been doing their holiday cooking shopping, right? And everybody's like, man, why is this costing $300 this year? So that's you with the job, well established. Imagine the people that don't have those resources,
right?
And it's things that you could do. You go to the grocery store, pick up an extra carton of milk, pick up a dozen of eggs, and just put it in. And if we do that enough, there won't be need. There's way too much. How much do we waste in our refrigerator and we throw out every time we go?
Plenty.
Myself included.
Yes, sir.
But
tell me about the Impact 504, because you were talking about that, and it seems like in a nutshell, you just encompassed everything you guys are doing. What was the initiative to start Impact 504? Give me a little background about that and how you guys got into this business of taking care of your community.
So growing up, I always felt kind of underserved and neglected because I would look at, you know, what other communities had.
In
Gertown my whole life. My whole family's been back there over 100 years, so you know, very well vested. But you know, just looking at what everybody else had, you know, went to St. Aug, and you see people that live in Gentilly and in the East, and this and another. And there's almost like it creates like a self doubt. Like, am I not good enough, or is there something wrong with me? And so I wanted to bring those resources to our community. And what's crazy is, as I've been working to bring those resources, I found out most of them are right here. Y'all in Gertown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's like you have to have a means to connect those resources with the people.
Yes.
And just today, there was a turkey giveaway, and you know they had excess, and they called me up and they said, "Hey, I have a list of people. You know, we do sign up, and so we can go ahead and distribute those things and get them to the people who really need them. You know, a lot of times people are like, okay, let's just go do this, and they put out the table and they put it, and anybody comes and grabs, and then they call their friends or family, and it's not necessarily getting to the people who need it.
Who have the
So
need.
you know, the thing that I kind of say to sum up what we do is we provide the something to I wish there was something I could do, and that's very like broad and generic, right? But that's the way the world is. You know, you could. People say, like, what are the 3 things that you do? So if you want to do that, we spread love, bring hope, and change lives. And that's the most we're gonna say about that, because whatever the need is, we're gonna try to address it, and we do that by forming collaborations, by forming partnerships, by working with our community partners and with the people, and providing those service opportunities. Because one of the things that's like, it really is painful, honestly. So many people tell me, "Oh, you crazy if you're not getting paid to do that. Oh, you crazy if you're doing that for free. Oh, you crazy if you," and that's what the world has come to. That's what charity is now. It's become a job. It's become, what is it in it for me? And and the need is so great and huge, and it's not ceasing. And what you're gonna find out, and I'm gonna say one of the quote unquote good things of what Donald Trump is doing is you're gonna see who's really serious about what they're doing, because the money line is getting cut off.
That's right.
So, and I'm not saying that that's a good thing. In terms of that part, but you're gonna be able to clearly discern who's in it because they love it and they want to make a difference, and who's in it for the paycheck. And I'm not saying there's something, it's a job. There's a job. It's a job. I'm not against it, but the need is too serious and too great for us to be focused more on a paycheck than the people.
Actual need.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I am like on board with what it is that you're saying, because a lot of people don't do stuff just because it's the right thing to do. And like we end the show every day, do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. If you want to be selfish about it, doing something nice for somebody else will actually protect you. It would also, you're putting something into the universe that even if it doesn't come back to you, it might keep somebody else from being harmed.
Yep.
And that idea of people needing to be pat on the head just because they did something is crazy. And we just talked about this. I told you as a teenager, a child told their parent, it was like, "I only got this many gifts this year." And the parent's response was, "It's not your birthday." That in and of itself changed my whole manner of thinking and how I can present information to people, because it's not your birthday.
Right.
Yes. If nothing else, be grateful that people were able to provide or you to get. But the whole idea of me first. If we first, then who else gonna get anything?
And the reality is, even going to the toys and stuff, right? So we go spend all this money trying to give our kids all these gifts, and they run through and toss it to the side, toss it to the side. Go buy a gift, or adopt a family, or do something, and that value, you want to talk about intrinsic qualities and what you get in return, lasts forever. There are times when I've been thanked that, like, I will never forget in my life. There's nothing you could do or anybody could do that could take that away from me. Money, checks, jobs, power, all that comes and goes. If Katrina didn't teach you anything, it's that God can giveth and God can certainly take away. After Katrina, I lost my business, all my personal belongings, all the stuff I had worked my entire life for. And I was just like distraught, stressed. But when the 6 months, God restored it all plus some.
There you go.
So if you keep that faith and you work and walk in that, like, it's gonna come back. And that's the thing. It's a scary thing, right? Because faith is like believing without seeing, right? But we've seen so many times, and we still doubt and don't walk in that faith. And when you walk in that faith, there's nothing anybody can do to stop you.
No weapon formed.
Absolutely.
Period.
That's right.
Period.
I love it, man. This is the 4th annual Christmas parade.
Absolutely.
In Girdtown, y'all. How you like that?
And y'all need to be out here.
Y'all be out there because there might be some people in the parade with your note.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's gonna be this is our 4th year. It's funny, the first year it wasn't planned per se, right? I just called up my friends at Free Agents, Joseph Ellis, and I was like, "Hey, can y'all come? Cause surprise everybody." We just kind of went around the block with a little banner and stuff, ordered some little costumes and stuff like that. Then the next year I made I had broken my leg, so I had a scooter.
Oh boy!
And so I connect the scooter to like a wagon and put like a cardboard box float or something like that.
Indeed. All right,
then the next year we moved to dollies with some wood and a little more thing. But this year now we have like 4 trolleys. We're building a real semi-real float. And then next year, even bigger for our 5th year, our plan is to get some real floats and actually be on the main streets. So each year we always try to build and grow and expand. And the point of it is to show people, hey, like, this started here, and they see it. And, the time and the work and the energy and the effort have paid off. And it's not just me at all. Like, I probably had 20 different people from the community volunteering hours and hours putting this stuff together, because we deck out the whole house and the neighborhood. We have, another thing that we're doing besides just a toy giveaway. We partner with this organization called Goods 360, and what we're able to do is basically we can spend $500 and get $10,000 worth of goods.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to be giving away, clothing, shoes, some household products, hygiene products, and these are the things that, like, it makes a difference because you're trying to put food on the table, let alone like get some clothes or
soap and
right,
and
whether it's shoes or coats or things like that, people need these things, and the more we provide to them, the less they have to use that for. And I want to talk about this briefly. So part of our adoptive family, we got like over 50 families that registered. And the number one thing that we've been getting over and over, and even like some personal friends have been dealing with eviction notices.
Oh yeah.
Haven't paid the rent, lights about to get cut off. Like it's the problems
life.
Are real. It's real.
Yeah, real life.
And
That's
so we can't, we don't have the resources to pay your rent, but we can make sure your children have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you do that. That's the key. You do what you can.
Yeah.
And so often people don't do it because like, I don't want to just give $10. I don't want to just give $5. I don't want to just give. I want to wait till I can give enough, can afford to do this or this, that, another. The income adds up just like the expenses.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So like when I go to a dollar store, sometimes the bill comes to $500. Those dollars add up. So the same way we're spending it, you're giving that thing. And think about it. If you gave $100, you could effectively be giving $2,000 worth of goods to the community. And everything. None of us are paid. We're all volunteers.
All volunteers.
So all
the money that's raised goes
of it goes straight to the people. And like that's the impact. That's why I wanted to start this. That was the real driving force. I worked in nonprofits for 20 to 30 years.
Okay.
And I've seen huge resources gone to every other community, but never to Gertown like this. Okay. So that's what we're working to do.
Beautiful.
I love it. I love it all. And there are quite a few sponsors that have been participating to support. Go over to Impact 504 to the socials because it's so many different people who are involved in seeing to it that this parade and that the giving continues. On Saturday, 2:30 is when registration begins.
Yes.
And there's also a photo booth, a bounce house, snack stations, youth arts and crafts. There's going to be a clothing and coat giveaway from collected donations. Of course, the parade lineup will start at about 4.
Brand new.
Say it one more time.
Actually, more brand new than collected.
Okay, brand new. Yes, wonderful. Also, the parade lineup starts at 4. It's going to start rolling. Of course, you'll have your grandstand included as well. The map also is out there. So make sure that you all look into it. It's happening right in the community with people that you know and respect and appreciate. So come on out, turn out, bring kids, let families who you know are in need and connect them to Impact 504. And do something good, do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do.
Absolutely. And we're the 2900 block of Audubon Street. That's between Pritchard Place and Fig Street. And the website to get all the information is impact504.org.
Are you guys active on the socials?
Yes. Impact 504 is the name on Facebook. And then we had to reverse it for Instagram. It's 504 Impact on Instagram. Yes.
Got you covered.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
No, that's not us.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We read, we follow directions, we panic and say, is this for us? And then no, it's not. But no, yes, we're going to follow our usual.
We will be there.
Yes.
Saturday. We are riding in the parade.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. The Gertown Christmas Parade, 4th annual. Y'all come out there. And we might throw you something.
Thanks,
bro. I know you're busy.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Busy. Thank you for stopping through, man.
Thank
Tell
y'all.
the folks about what's happening. We will see you Saturday.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Look forward to it.
Absolutely. We do too.
It's the front porch, y'all. WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay, y'all. We're going to see you on the other side of the break.